Standard tomorrow. All right, we've got some cards. Let's talk about what this deck is doing and why. So for starters, the base combo. So Possibility Storm here says whenever a player casts a spell from their hand, they exile that spell, and then they exile cards from the top of their deck until they cast a spell with the same type as that card. So what this deck is looking to do is you put Possibility Storm into play, and then the only actual sorcery in our deck is Enter the Infinite, which lets us draw our entire deck and then put one card from our hand back on top of our deck. So with Possibility Storm out, we cast Lovestruck Beast's Heart Desire, and Heart Desire is a sorcery, which Possibility Storm turns Heart Desires into Enter the Infinite. Then with Enter the Infinite, we draw our entire deck and put Borborygmos Enraged back on top of our deck. Then we cast Walking Ballista for free, which is a creature, so Possibility Storm turns Walking Ballista into Borborygmos Enraged. And then Borborygmos Enraged lets us discard all the lands we've drawn from drawing our entire deck to deal 3 damage a bunch of times and kill our opponent. Now, Lovestruck Beast is our only sorcery in this deck, but the only way to get to Enter the Infinite, kinda. We also have this card, Shared Summons, as our only instant in the deck. And Shared Summon says, search your library for 2 different creature cards with different names, reveal them, and put them into your hand. So what this allows us to do is, with Bonecrusher Giant, if you have Possibility Storm out, you can stomp, and then your stomp is guaranteed to turn into Shared Summons. And then Shared Summons gets you Lovestruck Beast, and then Lovestruck Beast gets you Enter the Infinite. So this, I really like this build, because if you look at what this deck is doing, this is basically a green-red monsters deck with just this 9-card combo package shoehorned in to the top end. So down here, we're just this monster stompy run you down deck that curves out into Glorybringer, but we also have this combo finish, which is really neat. We also have a soft combo here in Glorybringer, which exerts so it doesn't untap the following turn to kill something. But with the power of Kiora, you can use Kiora to diddle your Glorybringer every turn, so Glorybringer can bang something after Kiora diddles it, which is just truly, truly delightful. So let's go ahead and dive on into a Pioneer League here with this one. Got a full combo finish. Also got cheeky other things going on. Sounds excellent. Let's do it. Let's update our frame to be green-red too, shall we? Don't want to ruin anybody's immersion. Ad nauseum Philadelphia. Thanks for the 22 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I don't believe we played Feather and Pioneer yet. You can't attack with Lovestruck Beast with Domri in play. That is accurate. Yes, you can hardcast Borborygmos in this deck, so we just got a bunch of ramp. Yep, hand's great. What happens if you draw Into the Infinite? Yeah, you just can't combo. I would recommend not drawing Into the Infinite. How do you get the Golden Whale icon? Well, currently no one has a Golden Whale. But when the bit emotes roll out next month, you have to have cheered an absurd number of bits. The regular blue whale emote is at 10k bits. The golden whale is only for the big spenders. Those are the 100k bit whale emote. Alright, I think I just Bonecrusher this rather than playing Domri this turn. Does it reset every month? No, you just have to have the bit badge. Once you have the bits cheered, you'll have it forever. From my understanding. Yeah, Coons, you'll have a whale emote. You have the 10k cheer badge. 100k total, not all at once. Just lifetime. Okay, well now we're gonna play the Domri Because we can possibility storm on 3 then. And then we combo them on 4. Am I going to make a diamond bit badge and someone eventually shares like 1,000,000 bits? When you make it to a bit badge category that's all your own, you get to dictate what you want. 100K is a bit excessive. It's supposed to be special. 10K is not excessive. Plenty of people have the 10K badge. I don't expect most people to have a golden whale emote. Most people are not golden whales. Yeah, 10K is $100 in bits. In fact, I can tell you. Cheer badges. How many people have a 10K bit badge in Hoaglandia? There are currently 88 people who have a 10K bit badge in Hoaglandia. Thanks for the 11 months of Prime Support there, Endo. I appreciate that one. Welcome back. The 10K people get a blue whale. What do I have? I've got it set up. The 1K bit badge is gonna get a burrito center so you can make your burritos extra big. The 5K bit badge is gonna be a raining money emote, and then the 10K is a whale. And then I need to fill in the 25K and the 50K bit badges. If you have a 25K or a 50K bit badge and you want to give feedback on what that emote should be, let me know. There's not many of you, so your opinions are weighed heavily. If you're someone with a giant bit badge and you have preference on what an emote you might want to see, let me know. We can make it happen. All right. So if we don't draw shared summons or enter the infinite next turn, we'll get to win the game. A top hat, we could do fancy things. I do have, what's it called? I have a Royal Scepter for one of the bigger bit emote badges. I also have a couple of generic emote slots for the channel too, if people have good ideas for everyone. Top hats and monocles. Have a Smuggler's Copter. We can upkeep Stomp, good call. So then we cast shared summons, whales and cosmetics day before Iconic Duo. Listen, Twitch is helping us monetize. They're good people. All right, so now we just have to not draw Enter the Infinite. So we get to cast Heart's Desire. Thanks for the entire year of support, Elodin. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. I appreciate you keeping me around. So this cast, Enter the Infinite. Gotta scroll over here until we find Borborygmos. We put Borborygmos on top. And our opponent has died. Oath of Chandra is probably worth bringing in here. Hornet's Nest, probably absurd against Rabblemaster. I feel like Chandra TOD is actually not very good here. Kind of slow and clunky. Bits towards that sweet standard Jund deck with all the lines and towards my bit badge. Thanks, Clipsy. I appreciate it. Jund Oven. I actually added Jund Oven to the website over the weekend. One sick. I think with all the oven decks in standard, you definitely want to be on the Mayhem Devil plan. Oh, should we get a Teferi emote? He's the newest demon in standard, right? A Teferi emote's probably a good idea. I'm gonna write that one down. Thanks for the 2 months, Zenotaf. Do I want to just slow down on the draw a little bit? Let's try this. Yeah, this archetype posted a number of results. This hand's great. This hand's like a good example of just like a hand that's good without the combo. I could get a Teferi head and then change the number under it every month to represent the number of months it's legal in standard. Yeah, we do have turn 3 Glorybringer here. Thanks for the 24 months, then never mind. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Yeah, Business Daddy emo would be fun, but I don't know what it's supposed to look like. There's a Teferi countdown timer on the arena overlay that I can toggle on. I mean, you could just play Star of Extinction plus, you can play Star of Extinction plus, what's its name? Boros Reckoner in this format. Are we wild slashing my elf? I think I just untap a Forest and go ahead and Heart's Desire here since I drew another one. I mean, part of the reason why the Cavalier Fires deck is so good is because of Teferi. I'd also, again, would like to iterate and make it abundantly clear that part of the reason Teferi is a miserable card is not because of its power level, but because of the type of gameplay that it generates or explicitly limits. Yeah, they're not good in Modern, G-Goat. They're fine here. They're not good in Modern. Is there a way to identify the Mythgard decks that you prefer / think are better than most others? I don't have a list of them anywhere currently, Crazy Duck. If you're in the subs Discord, we do chat about it in there on occasion. Like the blue burn deck I posted in there last night, I think is my favorite deck after the most recent set of updates they did. One of the key differences between Magic Online's interface and Arena's interface that I really prefer Magic Online for, when you press your auto pass hotkey in Magic Online, it still pauses to let you declare attackers, whereas when you press the auto pass button, on Magic Arena, it skips your combat step. The blue burn deck would probably be pretty good budgeted too. I think the build I posted only had 4 mythics in it, and 2 of them I'm not even certain if they're good. The core of the deck is definitely commons and uncommons. They don't have a way to kill Kiora here. We get to jam a Glorybringer and draw another card next turn. A little bird told me the plot of M21 is going to revolve around Teferi realizing he's become an abomination and going back in time to prevent himself from existing. To maintain immersion, Watsi will subsequently ban all Teferi and buy up stock and fire it into the sun. That's probably not accurate. Wow, okay. This is aggressive. Definitely want to keep my Kiora around though, I think. Oh, they're going to battle rage me. Got it, right? Should have seen this coming. So Kiora's dead and my elf is dead. Hey, thanks for the bump, Chewy. Will do. That was a pretty medium block with my elf there. Alright, so I think I Heart's Desire. And then I do this. And then I smash for 6. Putting them down to 7. And then they can move Embercleave over and crack me for 10 in the air. That doesn't kill me. And then I hit them dead on the backswing, depending on what their blocking situation looks like. And if we draw an untapped land, this Glorybringer helps us clean through blockers and push more damage, which would be nice. They only have 2 cards in their hand here. Depending on how good their hand is, we might see a Glorybringer on defense holding a sword. Because like 5/5 double strike cuts down my Lovestruck Beast. They have a removal spell I expect to see an attack and exert. Okay, so they didn't exert, so they're planning to kill me next turn, so I really want to draw an untapped land here so we can Glorybringer and end them. Man, my block with my elf was so bad. Well, I guess if I didn't block with the elf, they didn't have to Glorybringer that, they didn't have to sword that turn. So maybe it was fine. That's lethal, right? They don't have anything. That's a really... I feel like that match really showcased the power of the deck in both directions that it can go. Like, we just, like, turn 4 comboed them game 1. And then, game 2, we're just like, alright, I'm gonna be like a Growl Monsters deck. Felt really clean. That's true. Mark the calendars. Didn't die no sword. Morning, Beal. Not dead to sword is the best way to describe modern FNM since Faithless Looting got banned. A lot of Stoneforge Mystics at your FNM. Turn 3 Glorybringer on the play. Let's go! Let's do it, chat. Ready to run some people down? Is winning die rolls good, chat? What do you think? I saw some folks tweeting about a blue-green Stompy deck, and one of the people that had been playing it commented that their win rate on the play was 25% higher. We do something similar to this in... You mean historic? Do you mean historic? We're currently playing Pioneer. They had a 25% higher win rate on the play. Yeah, Teamer Oko is basically this deck in historic. With a little luck, this should bring Mono Blue Devotion up till tomorrow. Maybe. I genuinely don't know what the deck queue looks like offhand. I'll get that added though, Soul. Planning to put 2 Pioneer again tomorrow. For sure. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Giant dragons blowing through ya. Do 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 beep 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 do do. Yeah, thought sees me, daddy. Thought sees me. I have a feeling these dragons aren't going to be exerting and they're just going to be 5ing them. Yeah, you could probably play a more monster style build. I like the Team Morocco, but yeah, I think you could play a more monster style build. The problem with not playing Teamer for Oko in the historic build is you don't have 8 elves in historic, and like Goose is a lot worse without Oko. Yeah, Domri buffs chat for people wondering why my elf hit hard there. Reprint to Balt. Shouldn't you change your Twitch name by now? Thanks for the 28 months. Welcome back. I appreciate it. I'm calling a group of dragon bangers now. Sounds right. We actually kind of want to draw lands here for the next 2 turns. Just like running untapped lands is like pretty good. Now we need an untapped land. Everything went so incredibly wrong, chat. Everything went so incredibly wrong. Why did our opponent have to stop and interact with us? What is this? I'm not used to interaction. Just wanted to get linear. Let's get linear. Want to get linear. Let's get into linear. We are very dead right now. Dead right now. Mono Black's the best deck now. Best deck now. Do 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 do. So they're gonna kill Domri. They're gonna make us sacrifice the elf. And then we're dead. Untapped land doesn't matter. We can't cast the dragon. They discarded another Bloodsoak champion to their Smuggler's Copter. Can I draw an Ancient Tomb? Very did. Interested to see what the results from all the PTQs are this week. I feel like the deck our current opponent is playing is the best deck in this format, and it's not particularly close. Am I supposed to just cut this? Is it crazy to just go off of this plan here? What do we think? If I want to fit Hornet's Nest, Scavenging Ooze, Oath in. Yeah, maybe I leave Walking Ballista in. That card does seem fine here. Chandra's pretty medium. What if I do this? Yeah, the discard spells make it less than stellar. If you're wondering why there's a possibility storm in my green-red monsters deck, I'd recommend going back in the VOD and checking out the start of this deck. I explained it there. Yeah, if you're looking to just maximize your win percentage, you should be playing the mono black aggro deck in Pioneer. It's very good. Yeah, this is a good viewer count for spreadsheets for sure. Thanks everybody for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. And not only is 1100 for Pioneer good, but when we switch to Arena later today, we get to keep playing a non-rotating format. It just sounds wonderful. Is it up on the website? It's not. There's a video on my YouTube channel of me playing it. If they don't ban anything out of the black aggro deck on next Monday, I'm going to put it up on the website, but I'm not paying for artwork and then having the deck get banned, so. I'd be surprised if Copter makes it out, Dolph. The card's just, like, generically very good. Just, like, goes into a lot of things. It's very powerful when it goes into things. Is there any good ban targeting the black tip besides Copter or Thoughtseize? I think Copter's probably just what eats it. There's a chance they eat, like, Scrap Heap. Like, they could axe, like, Scrap Heap Scrounger or something weird like that. Like, that is, like, a precision-style ban could maybe be okay. I would be shocked if they banned Thoughtseize in this format. Just for the record. I'll be very clear that I would love if they banned that card, but I would be incredibly surprised if that was the decision they made. Very, very surprised. The quality of answers in this format just make Copter a little bit too good, I think. And so 26 months, Fredwick, I appreciate that. There aren't enough good ways to kill it. And, like, one of the reasons why this deck is so good is all of their recursive threats require you to play pretty narrow specific exile answers, and then all of the answers that are good against their recursive threats suck against Copter. So they just, like, get you in this catch-22 where you either die to Copter and Mutavault, or you die to their recursive threats, or you just try to race them. Like, interactive decks just don't really have a chance against this aggro deck. Moving my top 3 bans in Pioneer right now. Well, I would Once Upon a Time needs to go. I don't understand why Once Upon a Time is still legal. I should have played this post-combat, because now they can Murderous Rider this, and no, I'm not playing something bigger. There's a chance this play ends up the same regardless, but definitely should have played this post-combat. Would have been better sequencing. We would need like an Abrade Magma Spray split card. Yeah, something like that. And even then, that only gives a good answer to like a very specific color. There's actually, there's a blue-white approach deck up on my website, Red Dolph, that I think is kind of okay. And, like, that deck's kind of okay in large part due to the fact that Approach the Second Sun gives it, like, a combo-style finish. So, I don't think that deck is tier 1, but I think it's reasonably competitive. If you, like, love that style of deck, I like where our list is at on the website. Scorching Dragonfire is a good one. The problem with Scorching Dragonfire is that you lose tempo on it. Because a lot of their cards are... A lot of their cards cost 2 or less mana. Why not leave Elf up instead of land? Because I wasn't being careful. So, this turn seems good for me. They, like, pump... And then I take 1 and I, like, waste their entire turn. And, like, land's actually a great draw here. Because it lets me go, put a counter on this, attack you for 3, kill your knight. Do I even need to kill the knight? I don't really need to, right? What's the punish? If they, like, go land, Fatal Pusher, Ballista. No, I can still kill the knight in response, right? I'm gonna pass. I would be surprised if the deck you just described, Chewy, is good against this mono black deck. Yes, if they're pushing, I could take all 3 counters off. So, like, if they went land, push my Ballista, I could go, like, shoot your thing, they pump, double shoot in response. Alright, and then, if they don't have another blocker here, they have to chump block Walking Ballista with their Murderous Rider, or they die. So they have to have Fatal Push, or... That's a good draw, too. Great content, Jeff. Got me into Mythgard. I've been really enjoying it. Can't wait for more content next year for them. Me too. Me too, Mafia. Excited to see where they go and if they hit their deadlines. So if they don't block this Walking Ballista, they're dead to just double pump. Because we deal 5. Can they beat Ballista plus Nest? Probably not. So every time this takes damage, we get that many 1/1 Death Touch insect tokens. Tell your friend to take the money required to buy a playset of Smuggler's Copters to the casino, put it all on black at the roulette table, and if they win, buy the playset. All right, I'm going to use that line for cards in this format in the future, Hippity. That is superb advice. Pioneer Elves has not felt fantastic for me in the times we've played it. Definitely feels not quite linear enough. I mean, more cards is always good, double red. Like I've said, Magic the Gathering's biggest strength, even though I think it's a worse game than some of these other newer games from like a core game design perspective, is you really just can't beat Magic's incredible depth of card pool. Are there not? I think there's Magma Sprays and Abrades in the board on my website. If there's not, I should fix that. One moment. Stupid stream deckers being slow. I think I mulligan this, right? I don't think these are good enough as early plays. I guess the 5/5s are pretty good, but they can't attack with Domri out. I'm gonna mulligan this. Elf on 1, sign me up. Hand's much better. All right, sideboard of the Blue Red Eldrazi deck on my website is what I would play today. It's got 3 sprays and 3 abrades in it. I thought I did that earlier, but apparently I didn't. It's been a crazy last month or so. This card's kind of cute in this deck. I'm not convinced that this card is better than playing Abrade. Hey, Sig1, thank you for the brand new tier 1 sub. Welcome to Hooglandia. Hope you're having an excellent excellent Tuesday wherever you are in the world. Wow, that card is rude. That's so good against us. I ain't even mad. I'm kind of impressed. Kind of impressed. Get 4th Bridge Prowlered. Okay, so they know we have the Scavenging Ooze, and they Fatal Pushed our Elf there, so I assume they have another removal spell. Been playing the Mono Black Zombies list. Sweet. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm gonna pass. I drew this Bonecrusher Giant. I'm just not going to give them something to Murderous Rider here. Just like not let them use their mana. It works out well versus the mainstream mono blacklist. I can see that. Their removal doesn't line up well into you. And that deck's pretty aggressive. Thanks for the 9 months, McNux. I appreciate that. Welcome back. And Curran, thanks for the 3 months. Would like to Bonecrusher this one. If this had been a braid, I would have just gotten to a braid this. I think trying to get like the extra points of damage out of this is just like too cute. Now I'm gonna have to like discard my Scavenging Ooze to this Rankle. Hopefully their hand's good. They're like trading a spell for a spell. We traded Fatal Push for Scavenging Ooze. Deal. Oh, a braid disrupts the combo. A braid's an instant. But yeah, I guess it technically disrupts the shared summons half of the combo, huh? I think you can probably play a braid. I think especially like in a match like this, I boarded out the combo because I think it's just like too clunky. I assume this is about to die and they're going to lose 4. Yeah. Feels bad, man. So, like, Glorybringer and Walking Ballista are big bombs that we can draw at this point. Yep. Just never kill this card. Really just seeing the power of the grind out of the opponent's archetype here. Mana Trader is out of Mutavault. That doesn't surprise me. It's a 4 of in the opponent's archetype and most other decks. I think Mutavault is hands down the best utility land in this format. It's not particularly close. Wonder if they take the Domri distraction or they just go for the throat here. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if they just ignore my Planeswalker that doesn't impact the board. Yeah, their aggro deck grinds. They have the best, their aggro deck has the best interaction and recursive threats in the format. And it has the best card selection in Smuggler's Copter. It just does actual everything. Like I said, if you're looking to just play to win right now in Pioneer, this mono black deck is the choice, not close. I think there are decks that have tools to get closer matchups against it, but card for card, what they're looking to do, it's not very close. Leak Eater, thanks for the 7 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Black can't really touch enchantments. Any enchantment-themed decks running around Pioneer. You know, the green-white enchantment prison deck might actually have an okay black aggro matchup. I think we 4-1'd with that. If you look back in the YouTube archives, we've played a lot of Pioneer at this point. Like, just to give people context to how much Pioneer we've played. How many decks does my Pioneer playlist have at this point? My Pioneer videos playlist has 64 videos in it at this point. We've played a lot of Pioneer on this channel. All right, if we draw a third land by turn 3, we can possibility storm then. We don't have Lovestruck Beast yet, but you know, details. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Well, shoot. Cast Brainstorm Crack a fetch land, right? No, we actually just can't combo. Actually just can't combo. Yeah, we're pretty dead. Hornet's Nest sounds great in the mirror. Pseudo mirror. Could be a literal mirror. Likely a pseudo mirror. Yeah, opponent, it could be a literal mirror. We could cast Possibility Serve and have them untap and kill us. Maybe they have days on doing their red green deck, right? Alright, what am I cutting for Hornet Nest? Are there any playable cards to avoid yes, there are lots of playable cards to avoid the situation we just got into. That's why we're not playing them. I think it's just one of these 3-mana planeswalkers. I don't really have that many good things to fight with this. A lot of their creatures are going to be similar size to mine. Although I guess fighting one of their big creatures with Hornet's Nest could potentially be game-winning. Splash for Riverwise Augur. Yep. Nox is great. He just tweeted these screenshots of his arena. We have to laugh, because if we didn't laugh, we'd cry. Laughing beats the alternative, chat. Is that the beta for the 3D VR client? All right, once probably means that it's not a literal mirror, so they're probably not on the combo. There's a link to Nox's tweet if you want to go like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, that's rude. Wow! We just got dismantled. Is there a mercy rule? Can we, like, tap out here? Mercy! Mercy! All right. Running lands is good. Running lands is good. We can work with that. Work with running lands. They about to bang us. Get to the chopper. To the chopper. Untap land. Are we dead? I feel pretty dead. Gosh, we'd have gotten to, like, Glorybringer, the Steel Leaf Champion, draw a card. What is the quest? Can't Kiora untap a land. Pithing Needle is on Kiora. Hyperlinear. I feel like calling that list hyperlinear is projection. Like, all things considered, like, compared to, like, the other decks in the format, that deck's not particularly linear. This deck sweet hasn't won any games. Yeah, we won the first match we played. I guess I keep this. Without ramp or a storm insight, I think I just like play out the stompy cards. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and stomp this. Just like, use my mana, keep my health total high, play out giant monsters. Oh, ay. Do 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 boo do 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 do. This is Fatal Push, right? That's what this is, so I'm gonna cancel. Maybe I'm just supposed to play the 4/3 Bonecrusher here. Because, like, stomping is gonna enable their Fatal Push this turn, which sucks. Alright, sick. I could stomp their face. That's probably not terrible advice. I assume the Geier reach is for situations like this, so we can loot away our Enter the Infinite. I don't know if that's actually good. It's probably more cute than good. But I'd assume that's what it's there for. Yep. Even scrap, even scrounger. Enjoy. And we can't really play around Fatal Push anymore at this point, so 10 out of 10 blocking. They want to push this off a cliff, they can. I've got another 5/5, and I've got some 4/3s. Oh, I've made a huge mistake. So they can't bring the other Scrappy back here, at least. We got that going for us. Yeah, you have a wrinkle. If I crunch in here, they trade and then can bring back Scrap Heap the following turn. You think there's an argument that Tragic Slip would be better than Fatal Push? Rather than me telling you your idea is bad, tell me why it's good. And 2, it's not legal. Even if it was legal, I would need to hear why you think it's better. Alright, so I'm going to be dead to a removal spell next turn. But if they don't have the removal spell, we're good to go. And they have no cards in their hand, so... we're dead to a haste creature, too. So I can block, scrap heap, scrounger, shoot Bloodsoak Champion here, and my opponent's already played 3 Fatal Pushes this game. So the odds of them drawing a 4th here are low. Take a little info on the way out the door. I like it. Hey, congrats, Omega King. Baby steps. Platinum's a good line to get to. Platinum means you get your, you get both the premium card rewards, which is great. We boarded out the combo here last time and it felt good. We just like left 2 Walking Ballista in. I think this board plan makes sense. Is it crazy to trim Domri for questing beasts and just like have ways to kill them? I think I'm gonna do that. Just like have more ways to run them down. Yeah, that's exactly correct. QB blocks non-wrinkles really nicely. Agree. And like the fight mechanic on Domri is like pretty middling, because a lot of the things you're fighting just like come back. JC Huds, thanks for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. Thanks for re-upping your Twitch Prime over here. You didn't need the first part. Thoughtseize is just the worst. Fatal Push is harder to enable without fetch lands. It seems like most of the time you're enabling Morbid. I think you're overestimating how easy it is to enable Morbid, and I think you're underestimating how good Fatal Push is when it's only killing things that cost 2 or less. If you look at the things that are being played in this format, that Tragic Slip kills without Morbid, the list is really short. Feeling pretty dead, man. Or like, play Glorybringer, get Murderous Rider and die. It's like, don't really have any other plays though. Just like scripted. Or it just has so much mana in it. Should we block Scrap Heap to force inactivation on the night? I don't think it really mattered. Opponent's playing Thoughtseize. You basically should never mulligan hands that are semi-functional against Thoughtseize, even if they're a little bit weak. Because, like, you mulligan to a slightly better hand, they're going to Thoughtseize you, and then your better hand is worse than the one that you had before, and you're down a card. Might as well just keep your lands and okay spells and hope to peel some good spells off the top. Like that, chat. Hope to peel turn 3 Glorybangers off the top. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Giant dragons blowing through ya. Do 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 beep 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 do. Alright, well, we weren't going to exert. But now we can. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Man, is being on the play good, chat? I can't. I feel like the jury might still be out. Can anybody let me vote in chat if you think being on the play is good or not? Let me know. If we just flame Tonkavu them every single turn, just... Alright, so they have a Murderous Rider here. This is 5, 6, 7. Oh, I don't get to draw a card here. I think it's right to shoot them a bunch, but I don't get to draw a card here. Because especially if they're going to be Murderous Ridering me next turn, I think I want to just, like, put them as low as possible. 100k, time to set some on fire. Nice, 0. Wait, what? Is this not an intervening if card? Well, there's no intervening if on this. Oh, that's great for us. Sign me up. She bangs, just a little bit. She moves, do 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 do, boop boo do 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 do. By the time someone's about to hit Shillionaire, Jeff will bump it up to 2 million to teach you all the lessons in capitalism. I'm not gonna do that. Glorybringer. I feel like this is the best 5-drop in this format. I don't think it's particularly close. Oh yeah, that reminds me. It's probably too late because the UK is ahead of us, but I believe today's the last day to register to vote in the UK. That link is for the US register to vote, which you're in the US, you should register if you haven't already too. But I saw some Twitter spear things about today being the last day to register to vote in the UK. I don't know if that's still possible because it's late over there now. But if it is still possible and you haven't, do that. And you should make sure to vote for the people that are going to address climate change. My children, thank you. Look at that. There's a link. gov.uk, register to vote. It takes 5 minutes online. Click the link if you're in the UK. Register and then spend some time Googling who you can be voting for. Quick. Taking time to register to vote and then doing some quick Google searches is the minimal effort you can do. Fortunately, I live in a state with democracy, so we can register at the poll with a valid driver license. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Does Glorybringer belong in Blue-Red Deep Fiend? If I was testing the Blue-Red Deep Fiend deck, I would make sure to test Glorybringer. I know a timeout request when I see one, Neil Drux. I know a timeout request when I see one. I assume Kiora is about to meet a swift end here. It was a little abrupt, opponent. It was a little abrupt. This is match number 5. There is a burrito emote now. Red source. Well, shoot. That's kind of what I asked for, I guess. Gotta be more specific, chat. Time to play Pile on the Mod in 10 minutes. Oh no! Oh no, I friendly fired someone. Oh no, did I friendly fire again? Stop, jump. Oh no, why does chat keep moving? Oh, no, there's only one friendly fire. Someone fix Thanolin. I might have friendly fired Thanolin. I might have friendly fired... The burritos in chat are forcing me to place a pickup order. God bless. They have an abrupt decay for my Domri. Brutal. Oh. Oh, ramp decks. Definitely want Questerson. Think I don't want Domri. Click submit. Just increase my threat density by a little bit. Because remember, even though this is a Planeswalker, this card's useless on its own and doesn't generate card advantage. So like in the more grindy matchups where you're not just trying to linear people, this card should likely be coming out. Do I pause chat while hovering? Usually it stops moving when you scroll up, but it doesn't always. Want to try Burning Earth and Pioneer someday? It's the blood moon we deserve. Yeah, Burning Earth is probably very reasonable. The adventure creatures, Levin, is the droid you're missing. So the adventure creatures work with Possibility Storm. Joke's on you, I got plenty of mana. Where's the middle burrito emote? The middle burrito emote is going to be locked behind the 1,000-bit cheer badge paywall. So when bit emotes go live early next month, it's going to be attached to the 1K bit badge. And one bit is 1 penny. So if you've cheered at least 1,000 bits, you'll have the center burrito. Great idea for Twitch to tie some emotes to donations. Yeah, I agree. Twitch is smart. Twitch likes money. Why are you burrito gating me? Listen, just cheer some bits. Bump a deck up, add a deck to the queue. It's all good. Wait, is Arena down? I thought it was a no downtime patch. There's an update today. Oh, wait, there's an update today. Crap. The update live yet? Is it down? The thing says degraded performance, but it doesn't say it's down. Wait. They had to push back the scheduled update? It's supposed to start in 15 minutes? No downtime's expected. Okay, this is 0 downtime. Yes, on mobile, the upcharge for bits is huge. Do not buy bits on mobile. If you've never looked at bits before, do not buy bits on mobile. Do not buy bits on mobile. There is a small upcharge anywhere, but the upcharge is 2 to 1 on mobile. It's not a good scene. So we put Borby back, and then we cast this for 0, and then Borby floops out. And then we get to kill Chandra, we get to kill Bonecrusher Giant, and then we get to kill them. The pleb whale is 10k bits. Or will be. For the record, none of the bit emotes are currently live. Working on that golden whale $1 at a time. I mean, to be fair, Wannabe Beetle did that. We did do the thing for the second time in this league, so that's nice. Pleb whale. I mean, to be fair, the regular whale is something actual plebs don't have. I shared my feelings on Magic players using Adderall in high-pressure tournaments. As someone who's not a medical professional, I'm going to abstain from commenting on that. I'm getting this out of the way now, you burrito denialist. You know, I should really look and see. I had it up a second ago. How many people had the burrito emote before it got announced? So, cheer badges. Before we started, there were 625 people who had burrito emotes already. So I wonder if the burrito emote incentivizes people. All right, so I should totally... Should I be waiting until 6 mana to like P-Storm and combo in the same turn? I probably should be, right? Taco Bell burritos aren't awful. I'm a big fan of the quesarito. Taco Bell's quesarito is very reasonable. How do I redeem my YouTube views for shilling? Unfortunately, you cannot. All right, don't thought seize me, bro. I thought the quesarito had meat in it. Taco Bell is the most vegetarian-friendly place on the planet. You can literally replace the meat in any of their items with beans. Teaching my opponent not to mid-range here. If you're someone that mostly watches on YouTube, you just need to leave my Twitch channel always up at home while you go to work and collect them shillings. Super easy. Just always on Jeff. Chun confirmed unplayable in every format. Yeah, basically. Oh, it is good in standard. That's true. Unfortunately, this league is now done, but apparently Arena's having downtime in... Well, I guess it's 0 downtime, so we can, like, start... I could probably do what we did last time, and I can update while we're playing. That's probably what I'll do. We did, like, actual nothing till turn 6, at which point we did the thing and killed them. That was, it felt pretty reasonable. What are my thoughts here? I feel like this card maybe felt a little bit out of place. I'm also not convinced that Oath of Chandra is, like, better than a Braid. Especially because I kind of feel like you want to board out the combo in the aggressive matchups. So, like, turning this into a Braid is probably fine. The idea of playing Oath of Chandra is so your Bonecrusher can always find shared summons. But if you're mostly bringing this effect in matchups where you don't want to combo anyways, I think that's fine. Like against mono black, I was cutting these 9 cards. Actually, I was cutting these 12, right? And I was just bringing in everything but Cindervines in this sideboard. If you draw into the infinite, you just don't combo, which happened at a couple of points. You just get real sad. I think it's also possible that, like, with Kiora and Domri, maybe I just want a different threat other than Chandra. Like, I wonder if, like, playing some Sarkin, like, we could play 5-mana Sarkin in this deck and just, like, have more dragons at the top end. Like, I think I'd try that over these Chandras. Like, I think you do a little bit less removal, but, like, curving into this on turn 3 off of a turn 2 Planeswalker seems really strong. All right, so Arena is having a patch today, but there's not supposed to be downtime. So I'm going to go ahead and hit an ad roll and get logged on into Arena, and we're going to play some Historic. Get them Zuck Bucks right in your face. Would you believe, Bob, that I put your blue-white control deck together already? And have it good to go first up front and center for the Historic portion? All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes with some blue-white control to start an Historic.